This time I'd like to call Jason Luciani now. He's going to talk first about Jessica. Jessica, come down too. Come on down, because you guys are going to talk about your team. Again.
Okay. I'm going to talk about the 2003 girls basketball team, who in my estimation achieved one of the greatest athletic accomplishments in the history of Butler High School. They were Group 1 champions, which meant that of all the small Group 1 schools in New Jersey, they were the best team. Up to the point of 2003, let me start by saying when I think about this group of kids, they were kids at the time, I think about a couple things. I think about love. They really loved each other. They were just such a special group of individuals. And I think about the climate of the school at the time. I've been at Butler for 15 years. And in my mind, you classify times and periods of my life. In that time of my life, I had my son was a year old, and I had just basically started my career as a teacher and a coach. And it was a special time in the school, and a lot of that had to do with that group of kids. They just made it a great place to be and to work, and they took care of each other. So I think about how much their relationship with each other and how it made the school a better place to be. I think about perseverance with this group of kids because they had been to the state championship 3 times prior. Jesse's and Jackie's and Robin's freshman, sophomore, and junior year. And they came up short 3 times against 3 really good teams. And they could have easily won any of those games and been champions. But they had to fight. They had to come back and fight by the time they were seniors. And that season didn't start off great either. We knew we were going to be good. We knew what we had. We had, quite frankly, the best player in New Jersey on our team. We knew we were going to be good. We had players on that team who were all county caliber. They didn't quite get the recognition they deserved at the time because, a lot of the success of the team was attributed to Jesse, and rightly so. But they had 4 players. They had 5 kids who could have been all county. That's how good they were. They were unbelievable, skilled, strong, talented leadership. But the season didn't start off great. The one game in my mind that stands out, we were in the Kittle on Christmas tournament and we lost to Glenrock, who had a really good team. They played a style that was really difficult to deal with, and we struggled. And they learned a lot about themselves. And Coach Elwood, I wasn't head coach. Coach Elwood, who passed away, he learned a lot about our team that way. We kind of had to alter the style of play a little bit. And they fought back. They lost 5 games that season. 3 of them were to Morris Catholic. One of those losses was in the county championship. And, one to Glenrock. And the last loss was in the Tournament of Champions. We lost to St. John Vianney, who was, if you know anything about girls basketball, one of the teams in New Jersey you know about is St. John Vianney. So, I think about their relationship with each other. I think about how they persevered through hard times to fight back. And I just think about talent that was not wasted. They achieved what they were supposed to do. And they did it with class and intelligence. And they were just a special group. I can't relay enough how special they were as people, as players, as a family. They really were a family. The games were always packed, and it was just an awesome time. It was an awesome time, and it's been, I'm now the head girls basketball coach. You always try to recreate that. You want to go back in time. Let's make it be like 2003 again. And thank you. I'm going to let Jessica talk now.
First off, I just want to say congratulations to all the honorees here. I give you a lot of credit because we won the championship 10 years ago, and I can't even relay I pretty much only remember beating Wildwood. That was the championship game. I don't know who we played before that. I don't even remember losing those games. I thought we won it all. I kind of was going to say the same thing that Jason was saying. Pretty much, I played a lot of basketball. I had the privilege of playing afterwards, after high school, on a college team where we were expected to win my senior year again, and we lost the first game of the tournament. I got to play after college. We won. We did win, but something is very special about this high school team. By the time we were seniors, I mean, let's see, 5 out of the top 6 of us are here today. We were all very, very good friends. Family, almost. We hung out outside of basketball. We hung out during basketball. We were always together, and we all liked each other. I mean, that's rare when you come with girls, honestly. We all really liked each other, and you know, Jason says that we had a lot of talent, but when we got to the tournament, I mean, no one really knew who Butler was. I mean, we really kind of, as talented as we were, like you said, we really didn't get a lot of recognition. They didn't know who we were. We were kind of the underdogs, and every game in the playoff, we were down by halftime. We were losing every single game, and halftime came around. We went into the locker room, and as a team, I mean, we really didn't even let Elwood really speak. I mean, we were all just motivating each other. I mean, by the time we were done talking, it was time to get back out there, and we had more energy in the second half than we ever did in the first half. I mean, teams probably were like, whoa, like, where did this team come from? I mean, we were just on a mission to win. I mean, we really didn't know anything else. We were not confused at all. And, you know, when you like the people you're with, you kind of have a different sense of responsibility. It's like you don't want to let them down. And I didn't have that in college. I mean, we weren't friends. We missed that bond. We had an amazing group of girls. I mean, extremely talented, you know, numerous of, you know, a number of us were winning, you know, awards and everything, but we just didn't have that bond. And, you know, I did get the opportunity to win a championship when I was, you know, overseas and everything, and for some reason this Butler championship game, I mean, this is probably one of the biggest accomplishments, I think, you know, obviously I think I can speak for everybody, but I think it holds a special place in all of our hearts. I think it's probably an accomplishment that we will all remember. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that Elwood couldn't be here. This is part of his accomplishment too, and you know, I feel privileged that we can honor him and honor his team this way. So thank you, Steve. Oh yeah, and thanks, Rachel, Sarah, Robin, and Jackie. We're the only person we're really missing. It was
I wanted to say a couple things about those girls before, because I know we spent a lot of time talking about Jessie, but the build up to the 2003 championship, there's several specific moments for each of them. Rachel, you know, I was watching the Wildwood championship game, and Rachel, stand up for me, all right? Rachel would play a really important part of our defense where we did this kind of matchup zone thing, and she must have had 15 kicked balls in the Wildwood championship game where she would take, you know, they would try to make an entry pass and she's kicking it out into the sands and stuff. Jackie, I remember specifically, Coach Elwood said to Jackie, stand up, Jackie. Coach Elwood said to Jackie, Jackie, you know, why don't you score more? She goes, well, you never really asked me to score more. And then this was before the Glenridge game. I don't know if Jackie remembers this or not. What was the name of that little guard that you didn't like? Rita, maybe? Is that her name? So first possession of the game, Jackie backed Rita into the post and scored maybe 10 points off a layup just because Keith asked her to. And then she did it for the entire run. Robin played incredible defense in the Wildwood game. Jessie got into foul trouble, right? Jesse got into foul trouble seriously really early in the game, and Wildwood had an unbelievable player. What was her name?
She was really big. That's all I know. She was bigger than I
Lana
was.
Harshaw, and she
She was inches taller.
we
than
were
I
super
was.
concerned about that, and Robin shut her down. She shut her down. She played at Hofstra on scholarship, and Robin held her scoreless the entire time Jesse was out. And you know, it just a great time to be in the school. And you know, thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
I want to talk about that game too.
Go.
Yeah, actually, I didn't remember it because I thought I played a good game in Wildwood, and then I think Al actually posted the game on Facebook, and I was like, oh yeah, let's watch the game. Like, let's watch this. I remember this. We won and everything. We're watching the game, and I'm like, oh my God, I had a horrible game.
That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true, but the block shot. Do you remember that in the quarter?
And in good old fashion, of course, I got in foul trouble. It was kind of a thing of mine. And that was the other thing. I mean, it was such a team effort to win that game because, you know, I sat half of that game and these girls just dominated that game. I mean, really, like, you know, I appreciate all the honors and everything. You know, I think that game was solely won by everybody else. You know, it was just such a huge team effort. And,
Jessica.
Here comes another swing. I don't belong in here.
Yeah, good last name, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, really.
2003 girls basketball state champs. Somebody just mentioned if you know any more Smiths that would like to move to Butler.